for years.
They can't even get in on Friday at 4 o'clock.
You want it, like, who do you think you are? I know you bought my truck, but, you know, like, hello?
I'm so glad, dude. All my shit, all this stuff right here, my couches, garbage. You'll have the same problem. You're doing a good job keeping it clean, but you'll see.
What happened? They get what?
It's bonded leather. It's not even real leather.
Yeah, no,
all the leather peels off of it. Like when you go touch it, it's not like a leather thick. It's just wicked, wicked, wicked thin. So it all starts peeling. Like you know when you get a sunburn and you can peel your skin?
Yeah.
It's like that. All night. So hopefully they'll warranty it. I just sent. Dude, here, I'll show you. Got a bunch of pictures. I just send them.
Right, send it to you.
They're goof proof.
Oh, I got goof proof on it.
See? And then like when you touch it, dude, like when you push in, it looks like 80-year-old woman's skin. All over the place.
So they're fixing all of them?
No, they're not going to fix them because they don't make them anymore. So they're going to give me money back.
Do they give you all of it? Or?
No, I don't know. It's like a percentage for use because they're 2.5 years old. So, I don't know. I ordered a bunch of new furniture, so hopefully I just get off the discount on that.
Shout out to everyone that is tuned in. It's your boy Jeff, the Master Barber. In this edition, I'm just doing a nice type fade with the scissors up top to point it forward, box it out, eyebrows, goatee. I've been cutting this particular client, how long do you think? Like 15, 16 years? So,
definitely one of the oldest.
Yeah, that's for sure. And right now, I'm not putting no TV, no music because I don't want no copyrights hitting me or anything like that. So, saludo a todos los que están sintonizados. Estoy ahora, esta edición la voy a hacer en inglés porque me lo han pedido muchas personas en inglés también y para ser justo, pues tengo que hacer estos videos en inglés también. Si están interesados en ver los otros videos en español, tengo más de 1000 videos en español. O sea, no 1000 videos en español, pero tengo 1000 videos y tengo, mayormente los de ellos son en español también. Pueden darse cita. Si alguien tiene una pregunta, la puede hacer y si alguien sabe la respuesta, la pueden contestar. Alright, so if you have any question, feel free to leave the question in there, and if anybody have know the answer to that, please help that other person so it makes this channel more productive. Right, like I said, this channel, I know I'm putting the camera, the time, and the work, but you guys make this channel happen. What I like about cutting hair, it's just like how I could transform somebody's hair day. They're probably having literally a bad hair day, and here I come and sit in my chair, and it just, I already see the transformation. I know exactly what I'm gonna give them, so it makes me happy seeing that what I can do, that I can put someone, make it look fresh, make it look good. The reason why I don't read the comments right now, I know you guys want all my attention, but if I started reading the comment, you know, the client he just coming right now. Maybe you don't know if they need, if they have to go back to work or gotta do something important. They're in a rush, and if you are trying to be faster at your craft or what you do, you know, then definitely pay attention more to your client, to the haircut. Nothing against the comments. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you very much. It's just that my client comes first. You know what I mean? He's the one that is paying me, and you know, I gotta make sure he's right, I'm right, and you know, we all good. So, but thank you at the same time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Means a lot. This YouTube video, live video, it has a 30-second delay. So whatever I'm saying right now, you know, you guys gonna hear it 30 seconds later, obviously. But just to let you know, some of you asking me some stuff and whatnot, and so it takes 30 seconds for me to hear your answer. I mean your question, and then it takes another 30 seconds for you to hear my answer. That's what I'm trying to say. I know I'm very aware that I have a strong accent, but if you only know one language, say that you only speak English, try to speak Spanish. So yeah, welcome to my world. It's not gonna be a piece of cake. So that's what I'm saying, man. Give me some type of credit for trying to speak your language. Yeah, you know, I love America. I like McDonald's fucking dundo. French fries, Dunkin' Donuts. I like iced coffee. Burger King. Hey, do you like kids? Little kids. You know about it. Boy or girl, it doesn't matter to me.
Sound like a fucking bird.
What's your name? Hancock. Sound like a bird. Look. Fly pelican. It's okay. You could put me here. You could put me there.
You don't like my hat? You don't like it?
I got a good lawyer. I got such a good lawyer. He's such a good lawyer. Tomorrow morning, you're gonna be working in Alaska. So dress warm, my friend. What's happening, look? Not much.
Nice, buddy.
Thanks, bud. So yeah, everybody, like I said, I got more people waiting too, so that's why I cannot pay attention to the comments. But feel free still to leave the comments, and if anybody knows the answer of those comments, you are more than welcome. You know what I mean? You could help if you are a barber and you know a little bit, or at least you could help that person with that question. Go for it. Like I said, the reason why I done all my other live video in Spanish is that I have most of them. They're from Colombia, Mexico, Brazil, Puerto Rico, DR, Ecuador, and you know, Lawrence, Massachusetts. Yeah. So with that said, that's why, you know. But if you notice too, I've done my videos, my tutorials. I'm doing them in English and I'm doing in Spanish. But right now I'm doing also the live. I'm gonna be doing one video in English, one video in Spanish, so everybody could really you know, to be fair, just to be fair. And so yeah, hope everybody doing okay. Right now I'm using the magic clip with the level open, guard number 1, and basically it's not about the arrow. It's the Indian. How you could have what I'm saying is, it's not about the machine. Yeah, everything go hand in hand, but there's one thing that is more valuable than the actual clipper, and that's the barber. The barber put it to work. It makes it valuable. First, learn to master
Next time
the haircut.
next time you want to use that analogy, use it's not the brush, it's the paint.
Yeah, you know, the thing in Spanish, I know how to say in Spanish, so I'm trying to put it in English.
It's not the Arab, it's not the bow, it's the Indian.
Exactly, it's not the bow, it's the Indian.
There you go.
So, that analogy right there, don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to contradict myself. It's just, I'm saying, think about it. Have you ever been to a barber shop? You could eat, literally you could eat in the floor, has everything real beautiful, mirrors in the ceiling. The barbers, they have all real nice, everything. But when you come to, when you ask them for the haircut, maybe the service is not the best, or the haircut is not what you expected that it was gonna be. Now, on the other hand, you go to a barber shop, maybe they don't have the best, you know, stuff around and whatnot, but they give you the best haircut, because the point is not the barber shop. Yeah, the barber shop, you need a barber shop, but in reality, you don't need a barber shop. Look at right now. I'm working from my house on a garage, and I have over, I want to say 200 or 150 clients a week, 7 days. In 7 days, they come here to get a haircut. So what I'm saying is the barber, you know what I mean? Is the barber first. The barber is what makes the barber shop run. The barber has to be responsible. The barber needs to be present. The barber needs to have all his tools right. The barber, you know, have to be the 75% is show up. The other 25 is talent. You know, hard work, beat up all the time, talent. You know, so just show up. Show up. It's not gonna happen. All the haircuts you're gonna know every day. You're gonna have a good day. Know every day the haircuts are gonna come out 100%. I always give my 100%, regardless if they don't come out all the time 100%. But I try my best all the time, and I try to be consistent. And I don't wait for the clients to call me. I test them. You know what I mean? That's another thing, and that's what's the problem with barbers today. They get too lazy and they just barber, but just to be in the barber shop, just to show up or whatever. And then you wonder why the tools, they're so organized and clean. Of course, because they're just sitting down and not doing nothing. And then when a client comes, they don't want to take it. They start lying, saying, "No, just go to the next person." So don't be that kind of barber. Any person that is there, take advantage, take the opportunity, use your machines, get to know your machine. Be on time, show up. You know what I mean? Right, Dave? That's right, buddy. You know, it's you want to be the best, you gotta work to it. Rome wasn't built in one day. So, with that said, just work towards your goal, you know, and put up your time. Stick to the process. The process is more important than anything. You're gonna in due time you're gonna remember that. You can't skip corners. You skip corners, you're lying to yourself, and it's not gonna take you nowhere. This is not a tutorial. Normally I'll be explaining on the tutorials. I explain exactly what I'm using, what kind of clipper, what kind of guard, if I'm opening the level, if I'm closing it. But on the live streaming, what normally I like to do is just talk beyond just cutting hair, because it's not about just what kind of guard, or it's not just that. It's everything. You know, how you treat the client, are you paying attention what the client is asking you? I understand you are a barber, but if a client tell you, if he has a lot of hair like that, like him on top, and if he tell you, okay, yeah, just cut the top of the scissors a little bit, not a lot, and do a nice tight fade, you're not gonna come and shave the whole hair because you think it looks better that way. That's not follow instruction. You know what I mean? How will you feel if you go to a restaurant and you ask for a pizza and they bring you Chinese food? You're not gonna like that service. So it's like that. Oh, Jeff, but what I like about my job is that I'm my own boss. Really? Okay, so if the client asks you that you need to be he needs a haircut at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you tell him yes, and you don't show up because you're your own boss, you think that he's gonna wait for you? He's gonna go to the other barber. He's gonna fire you. He's gonna go to another barber. That's what I'm saying. 75 is showing up and 25 is talent. No matter how talented and how good you are, if you're not reliable, your client is gonna fire you. He's gonna go to another barber. So you know your own boss. You got bosses, you know. So make sure you treat you just like you treat your boss. You know, if you really want to stick and be employed of the month or whatever you want to call it, just handle your business. Make sure if you commit to a time, tell them at that time. Make sure you give them, the right job, the right haircut. Talk with them. They don't want to talk. Stay quiet. You're gonna notice. Just most of the time too, they wanna tell you how was the day and whatnot, and you having a few talk, and maybe they're having an argument with the wife or whatnot, and just by you getting a haircut, and talking with and you listen to them, it makes them feel better. Yeah, Jeffrey, but put the camera more to I can't see. From Thailand. Wow, huh? Shout out to Thailand. People in Thailand watching.
I'll be there this winter.
That guy's gonna be in Thailand this winter. 55 people watching right now. Thank you. I appreciate those people right now. That guy sitting there is Luke, another client of mine for a little while. He's going to Thailand. Shout out to Thailand. Bangkok.
Nah, fuck that. I don't like those touristy spots. I'll be going down in the Kansu, Camaras, Chiang Mai, shit like that. Nah, the touristy spots suck. I like the real authentic shit. I mean, fucking goddamn Bangkok's got a fucking McDonald's. That's some more bullshit. I didn't fly halfway across the world to eat some shit. I'm bouncing down to Philly on the 26th.
Yeah, what?
I'm bouncing down to Philadelphia the 26th.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, go party helmet over in Camden, New Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you heard anything from James' ex-brother-in-law yet?
Oh, I talk to Trevor all the time, yeah.
Still okay? Even though with that, but still alive?
His time is limited, but yeah, no. I was supposed to take him out on Saturday for lunch, but his dad wanted to take him to Topsfield, so I said, yeah, bro, no problem. We can definitely reschedule. You can go with your dad and nieces, like, no problem at all.
That sucks, man.
What, is it like a GoPro kind of thing?
No, that's they call it the Meebo. It's a little bit kind of like a GoPro, but on steroids.
I was saying, the camera quality on it's great.
Yeah, no, this one, when you record, it's more for live recording. I mean, you can record 4K too, but when it comes recording for live streaming,
yep.
Right now, all the people that go on Facebook and Instagram and they record with the phone, the quality is only 720.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Well, with this one, it's 1080.
Ah, so us, right? Like,
So it's a lot.
Professional grade camera, dude.
Right. So it's a lot better, you know.
Yeah.
Not only that, it's 9 cameras in one. So for example, if you notice,
it's basically giving like a 180 view the further.
right, like instead of showing you the whole barbershop, it will do that, but also will focus on on the, like right now I have a little square, and look at how I move it without moving the camera. See?
That's awesome.
So you can move it. It has a mic, and not only that. Usually when you do a live streaming on the phone, and someone call you.
What are you streaming on, Twitch?
No, YouTube.
Through that.
Yeah. So if someone call you while live streaming on the phone, the live streaming will cut off or hang up. With this, you don't have to worry about that. And the monitor, the phone act as a monitor. So then you can put, like, let's say you have 3-4 people talking, and you have the little square. It's called face recognition. So if someone is talking, the camera will pick, and it will focus on the face of the person that is talking.
Oh, dude, that's lit.
Yeah. So, and also, like, if you want to point something, you just touch the screen on your phone where you want it to focus. So it's like having 9 producers on camera, but it breaks it down for you. And it has the autopilot. So between, you see, right now it's focused here, and then in a few seconds, I could put it a lot faster so it could show the whole barbershop. Watch, the whole barbershop. See? It shows the whole.
Shit. I'll be right back, boss. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the bike.
Huh?
Keep an eye on the bike.
Okay, I'm actually going for my motorcycle permit next week. I'm supposed to take the Andover safety course and driving course on the 6th.
Nice.
Good deal.
I'll be able to ride my old man.
So right now we're gonna use the scissors at top. The what, Jeffrey? The shears.
The what? This motherfucking scissors.
Say what? Man.
Motherfucking things that look like a scissors, goddammit.
So yeah, Dave, you still driving the trucks, right? The 18-wheeler?
Yeah, right now, yeah.
Dave is a truck driver, and well, anything that got wheels, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Motorcycles, got a nice Harley, and it's like that song from Wiz Khalifa, black and yellow, but more yellow than black. Right?
That's right, man.
That's his baby. He is a she or
What?
the bike?
Shit, yeah. It's always a shit.
It's always a she.
I don't ride a guy, I ride a girl. That's right.
I ride Tommy. I ride Yellow Tony. Yellow Tony.
Looney Tune.
Looney Tune.
I don't have a name for it though. It's probably bad luck.
Don't say that. It's not bad luck. Just see, you don't have it. That's all. There you go. You know, you already had it for a while now.
2012.
Yeah, I remember that. I got to record, and you were on my YouTube. You know that?
Yeah.
With that bike, it's in YouTube.
We also sent Joel Ortiz.
Joel Ortiz, but that was recent. That was like what?
More
Like
recent,
like a year, 2 years ago.
I don't even remember. Yeah, probably 2 years ago.
Yeah, Dave has been in my YouTube, in my blogs. When I'm not cutting hair, we just before I cut his hair, vlogs. Yeah,
I'll teach him English one day.
yeah.
Baby steps. I gotta teach him baby steps. One syllable at a time.
One syllable at a time. Do you like kids? You know, little kids. When you see Jenna, that I say I love her. She's on fire.
Fuck Sammy Sosa.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
I see there's still not much of a rat problem in the area. I'm the one that set up all these gates when I was an exterminator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to work for JP Pest. That building next door was infested.
Infested of what?
Rats.
Really?
I had them running over my feet. I was kicking them around. No, that guy O'Dooley that friggin' owns the place, that guy's a prick.
Is it?
Oh, dude, he sucks. Like, he expected me to show up one time and the problem be solved. I was like, bro, rats are territorial. Like, it's gonna take a couple months for them to start feeding, but like, also, the foundation on that building, the foundation is made out of 4 different types of material. Each side's a different thing, and it's all falling to shit. This building and that one next to it that he owns, these are the only ones that didn't have a problem. That one next door, I couldn't even believe people were living in there.
Yeah, so far, so here, so good, you know? Can't complain.
No, I just opened up a couple of boxes. There's literally no feeding. There's just chipmunk shit and fucking random field mouse shit, but there's no more rat crap, which is good. So question, how difficult is it to start riding? Because the one thing I know is the rear brake is on the left side. So I rode like it used to do.
It's on the right side.
Wait, it's on the right?
The rear brake is your right foot. Clutch is your left hand. Your gear shifter is your left foot. Your right hand is your front brake.
Oh, I took the freaking practice test for the RMV, and it said rear brake is the left side.
That is incorrect, sir.
Oh, I failed that at first, and then it showed me the correct answer, and I was like, well, that's gonna screw me up because my answer is like every bicycle I've ridden.
Maybe in an automatic, or which they don't sell automatic motorcycles.
Yeah.
So I don't.
No, I took all the other things. I took the practice test. Then my buddy started reading the practice manual. They give you a completely different. So I was like, yo, what the hell?
Yeah, are you gonna go to that North Andover thing at Necco there or whatever?
Yep.
You'll learn everything you need to learn there.
I thought, even my driver's permit, it's common knowledge, but I know riding a bike's a lot different, so we were supposed to go yesterday, and I was like, nah, I want another week. I want to read the manual, and I want to make sure I pass it or anything.
What are you talking about, the permit test?
Yeah.
Permit test is wicked easy. You'll pass, just like you said, read that book, and you'll get the permit. And then I would highly recommend doing that class.
Hey, my dad's got an 84, my dad's got an 84 fucking Sportster Harley. I'm not looking for anything bigger bulky. Anybody can start to cruise around. I definitely don't want to stupid ass race ride. I want to go on road trips and be comfortable.
Harleys are so cheap nowadays. But
I was saying, his Sportster, the value is at 11 grand. He paid $1,200 for it back in the day. At one point in the early 2000s, it was 11 grand. 2 years later, it dropped down to freaking $2,000. And it's still in mint condition.
you'll never get anywhere near 11,000 for a Sportster.
Oh yeah, no. Well, that's all it is. That's what I'm saying. In the early 2000s, it just it went up and then it dropped down real quick. But no, we want to get our shit to go friggin' do trips up to Bristol, Maine and stuff, just ride all of those back roads out. Me and my dad have drove up there, and my dad tells me all the time, I can't wait for you to get your license so you can just go on cruises and friggin' check out all the scenery on the back roads. It's beautiful. I was like, damn. He's ridden down to Florida multiple times, up to Canada, across the country.
On that Sportster?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, he bought it brand new back in the day.
I know, but it's just the technology from '84 to today. It's God bless him.
But he was also sporting a bunch of hidden mescaline in the handlebars.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my buddy's got a friggin', I don't know what model it is. He's got one of the bulky ass Harleys, and he loves it. And he bought a little, for $3,000 up the floor, a little Honda friggin' Rice Rocket, top speeds 70 miles an hour, but he got it, and he just uses it for stunting, but he was it's amazing. I tried driving it, for a 4-hour trip down to New York. He's it's the most uncomfortable freaking trip I've ever taken.
Yeah, Rice Rockets aren't made for long distance.
No, dude, not at all. Yeah, back when my dad worked at Boston Harley for years, I used to bust his balls because he hated fuel and shit like that. And so I'd always go there and be like, oh wow, look how awesome this looks. He'd be like, you're not my kid.
Believe it or not, Buell, I mean, for a first bike, and you want to go riding with your dad, a Buell would be a great bike to get.
Really?
Yeah, I swear to God.
They wouldn't go riding with me, bud.
That's the downfall. Get yourself a decent sports store or a diner and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm just looking for something like comfortable to cruise in.
When you go do that class though, you're not going to ride anything big. You're going to be riding very, very, very small motorcycles, but it'll at least still get you the hang of how to ride and where the gear shifter is and the clutch and the brakes and...
Oh, yeah. Like, that's the thing is, even when spring, like after I take the course, I'm not going to buy a bike till spring hits and I go back to work after the winter, but I'm just looking for something cheap to beat on that I can I'm just going to ride around the friggin' local towns until I get used to it and then I'll end up getting something better. And there's no way in hell, like, my buddy Sal, actually, you know him, Sal fucking, he's like, I was looking at some bikes I might finance. I was like, dude, fuck, I was like, there's no way in hell I'm financing a bike the second I get my license. That's like when those kids get their license on their 16th birthday and they're spoiled, their parents are spoiled and they're like, yo bro, here's a Ferrari.
I'll tell you something and you won't believe me. That's the first bike I've ever had.
Really?
Swear to God. My first and only bike.
Damn, how long have you had it?
6 years.
Oh bro, you fucking kept that thing minty.
Well, I've redone it since. It didn't come like that.
Nah, it was not like that. You should have seen that bike. I got it in my YouTube channel. I got
It's
it.
been that way for 2.5 years now.
He did it up, like, to have it like that, to where it was, this guy put it so good. He did it up right. Like, you got pictures of how he
I know, I'm going to pull them up. That's what it looked like when I bought it.
Nothing like it is now.
Nothing.
Fucking hell.
Not that it was bad, but he put it, it's his own little touch, you know what I mean?
And
I would have.
that's what's cool about Harleys. It doesn't...
Yeah, it's still nice as fuck. Right now I'm working on friggin', I gotta piece back my friggin' Jaguar XJS fucking V12 together because they got broken into a couple weeks ago. They ripped out my stereo, but they didn't just rip it out, they destroyed all the wiring when they ripped the stereo. They ripped out all the fucking speakers, and then when they tried to get to the trunk, since they fucking couldn't get the trunk open, behind the back seat, it's just a steel plate that you can't get through. Then they box cut the fucking mint condition leather interior in the back and ripped the seat forward, trying to get in the back, and then we're like, well, guess we can't do that, so they completely ruined my fucking car. Alright.
Alright. Conducting business.
Yeah, well, I gotta call my brother real quick.
Alright, David, lean back. Lean back. Okay, I'm reloaded. Let me put it this way, so that way
What's the matter?
that's it. I'm doing like see?
You want to see me do it on the video. Oh, it's like a 30-second delay, right?
Yeah. Right here.
We're off. Kids here awfully early, no? Or was he the 5:20?
It's at 6. But he told me that he got a little early that if he wanted, so could I come early and chill there? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. This time when you don't bring his drink, he buy my drinks. So.
He wanted that motherfucking 40.
Like, he's want to make sure not to buy nothing from me. Hey, Mr. Rivera, how much is the 40?
It's such a shame he died, man. He was funny.
You want to kill me right here?
Yo, man, Dave died! Me no Dave, man.
Have you heard that Dave on the floor? That's not me, baby. I live in the free floor. Let it go. Just come like that. Oh, Papi ain't a snitch. Hey, Mr. Rivera, what is it that every time I come here, the cat is flipping in the
on the bread?
He comes to tell me, he's
I
like,
don't know, he live here, man.
He live here. That's not me, baby.
No, the funniest one he did.
The one day where he's talking about
The Jamaican, when they call the carpenter and tell him the electrician's gonna be
Hey,
you only know they don't know him by name, they know him by the trade.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon.
The carpenter died!
Hey, Brandon, you see this shoe right here? They're brand new. He goes, yeah, they're new brand. They're brand new.
No, new brand. You said it right. Yeah, they're new brand.
Is it me or every time I call Jamaica, they
hello, good night.
They answer and they hang up. Hello. I know that they didn't hang up on me.
Yo, I want to know how much the fucking 40 is.
The 40 right here. Hold on, let me hold.
The big one? Yeah, motherfucker, the big one.
This 40 right here. Hold on, let me go check in the back for you. There's 40 right there. Yeah, the 40 right there. Come on, stop playing. I feel like I'm gonna walk with this.
I should fucking walk right out the door with this motherfucker. What happened?
What happened? I want to know how much is the 40. There's 40 right here. Yeah, come on, stop playing.
The big one?
The big one. Come on, let me check for you. There's 40 right here. Yeah.
What was it? Oh, Rashid, right?
Rashid
Thurman. God rest his soul.
Amen. Amen.
You haven't talked to your friend at all, though, huh?
To who?
Your friend, diamond earring friend?
Diamond earring?
The kid that got you the rings? Your diamond earrings?
Oh, man, yeah, no. That's it.
How long?
Oof. Almost 2 years, 2-3 years now.
You're still in, though, right? Still in college?
He's still in college, yeah. Yeah. He's graduating in 10 years.
Oh.
I mean, 10, 12 years.
He'll come back out and Do it again.
Ready with high arms.
You want me to bring it down? No.
Yeah, you got that? Yeah, right?
I had it. Yeah, my friend. I had it, but I had to do something to it.
Alright, well, I'm going behind out Julie's freaking giant warehouse garage here quickly.
And Jeffrey, you moved the camera too much. Well, you want a good view, right? It won't stay still. You got this. I made this guy named Chiku. He didn't take my pupil. Now you got this. Hot dog, diggity dog.
What do you think? Do you think Killshot was better than fuck the other?
The one that I show you, MGK.
Who do you think was fucking worse? Oh, who do you think was
Listen, I'm gonna break it down like this. We know that Eminem is very lyrical. That you have to like put it 4 or 5 times. If you're not that smart, you gotta put it 4 or 5 times, because his bar will go over your head like many times. All right. But the way how MGK did that it was easy to understand. It was playable in the radio. But that you can be the MGK, you could play it in the club and everybody's like, you know,
oh, come on. MGK is this, yeah, it was okay, but when Eminem came back with that other fucking track,
that's what I'm saying. You gotta listen.
Body that nigga,
That's what I'm saying.
It's like, yo, MGK is done. Like,
but he did it. I'm not gonna lie. MGK
supposedly MGK had another one that he didn't want to drop it.
Nah, he didn't want to drop it because he's like, it's not gonna compete and he's gonna fuck me over more. Like Eminem said in his reply to friggin' MGK's responses, I gave you a career, now I'm ending it. Like, and he did. That's that. That was it. Like, at first I was like, wow, I was like, this is gonna be interesting. M put out that other really put out that response, and then I was like, wow, yeah, Killshot. Second night came out, I was like, yeah, this gotta be some troll shit. There's no way he put out a response. And I was like, oh wow. The only reason M did it is because he brought up his fucking daughter. I mean, shit.
He was on that sway in the morning. He was bashing Eminem, talking he was a stuttering bastard. It's like, dude.
And I know he was stuttering about a lot, like, and you could tell he was lying. He was all nervous, the way he was like shaking and whatnot. Lift it up. I'm gonna show. No, leave it there.
What is it?
You see what I gotta deal with?
Only me though.
Can you deal with that?
Only me though.
You saw Meet the Fuckers? Ben Stiller, the first one.
still follow the barber and the guy there that do the singing? Remember that thing you were showing me on? They used to put the fucking puppy dog ears and eyes. The kid was loaded with tattoos and dreadlocks. Remember what I was talking about?
Which one's that?
Remember they used to do the singing, the duets together? The barber was loaded with dreadlocks and full tattoos, and they used to sing together. You showed me all the videos on it.
No, the one that it was the
Instagram.
cheating on your barber.
No, not that one. That was Chihuahua. No, every tiny kid got a haircut, they would do a different song.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't, for the longest I haven't. But I know they still do it. I did check it like a couple of 6 months ago. They were still doing it, but I haven't checked it.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I wish I did something like that with you. That'd be fun. But yeah, that's the cheating on your barber is hysterical.